Great thoughts, readers, you're right. The first section we read about was about sharks that would eat animals with those big sharp teeth, and they would tear and they would grind and they would eat the other animals. These sharks are more gentle. They don't tear and bite their prey. They just open their mouth wide and suck in the plankton and the little teeny tiny creatures that are in the ocean. Pretty neat that there are so many different kinds of sharks. I hope you're enjoying learning about so many different animals during this unit. When we're reading about a topic, sometimes there are some specific words that we have to learn in order to grow our knowledge about a topic. Specific means special to a topic or a subject. So if we're reading about sharks, there are special words that are just about sharks that we don't use very often and we might have to learn. If we're reading about spiders or about lions, there might be special words that are just about those animals, and we have to have ways that we can figure out what they mean. Today I'm going to teach you how to find the meaning of those topic-specific words in 2 simple steps. First, look at the text features. I put a picture of a few of the types of text features that could help you with this. First, we have the glossary. Remember, the glossary happens at the end of a book, or sometimes if you're reading an article, the glossary is at the bottom of the page. It tells you a word, a topic-specific word, so a word that is going to help you with the topic, and then it just tells you what it means right there. A lot of times these words are bold or dark in the article or the book. You can use a diagram. A diagram will show you a picture of what the word looks like. So if we were reading about flowers and we didn't know what a bud was, we could look and say, oh, it's the tiny thing at the end of the stem, and that must be where the new flower grows. Finally, we also have photographs and captions. We can look at the photograph and read the caption, and it might give us more information about the word that we don't know. The next way we can figure out the meaning of the word is by using context clues. When you use context clues, you're kind of like a detective. You're looking and scanning through the article to see if you can figure out the meaning of the word. You can look for clues right before the word, so either in a sentence or 2 before the word happens, or you look right after the word to see if there is a clue right after the word. Those are context clues, and the authors put them all throughout the text to help us understand what we're reading about. Let's practice doing this work using one of the articles we've already read. This is the article Spooky Spiders, and I've underlined a few of the topic-specific words, the words that are special when you're talking about the topic of spiders. Take a look at this word. This is a long word, and I can break it into syllables to help myself read it. Abdomen. Abdomen. But remember, just because I can say the word correctly doesn't mean I know what it means. And abdomen is a topic-specific word. It's not a word I use every day when I'm talking. So the first thing I need to do is look at the text features and see if the text feature can help me out. I'm looking at this text feature and I see the word abdomen again. There's a line from the word abdomen to the back half of the spider's body. Now I know that abdomen must mean the back half of the spider's body. Do you see how looking at the text feature really helps me figure out the meaning of that word? Let's take a look at another word that we can see. Take a look at the word spinnerets. I can look at this text feature again, but when I look at the word spinnerets in the text feature, it's really hard to tell what it means. I can look at the glossary too to help me. Remember, that's a good text feature for learning new topic-specific words. It says spinnerets, the part of the spider that makes the silk. Now I know that spinnerets are not only found in the back of the spider, but that's where the spiders make their silk. Text features are a great way to figure out the meaning of those topic-specific words. But what if a word isn't in the text feature? That's when we have to use our context clues. For example, take a look at this word. This is the word footholds. I don't see the word footholds anywhere in a text feature or in the glossary. So I'm going to have to use my context clues. I'm going to look before the word and after the word to see if I can find some clues. Let's look before the word. The first thread sticks to an object. The spider can now build the outside of the web. Then it adds footholds. Are there any clues before the word? I still don't really know what that means. So let's look after the word. Then it adds footholds, strong, secure spots used to build the web. Did that give me a clue to the meaning of the word footholds? It sure did. Look at that. It told me that they are strong, secure spots used to build a web. Now I know what footholds means. That's how you look before the word and then after the word to help you figure out its meaning. Now I want you to try doing this. On the next nearpod slide, you're going to see a picture of the article. Notice I've circled two words, arachnids and feelers. I want you to use text features or context clues to see if you can figure out the meaning of arachnids and feelers. And then I want you to tell me what those words mean. Head to the next nearpod slide.